Everything is awesome. Hello, everybody. Technical difficulties real quick. I have to mute myself. Okay, let's try that again. I've been doing too much recording, so my mic was all set up to send feedback through my headphones. How's everybody doing today? It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. The days have just been blending together. Happy Potato Day, everybody. We have Eddie, Chad, Game Dork, Marcus. Game Dork, I saw you. You were first. Dr. H. I probably missed somebody there. I'm sorry. David's here. Thank you so much, David. I love that emote so much. That's what I'm doing to all of you. When I'm greeting you all in here, it's a nice cheers. Duke, I saw Duke here. You're very welcome, Duke. I realized that YouTube's API cannot handle doing the target for links, so I just manually put the links in. Really quick, I'm just gonna let you know, off stream I got a blueprint set up, because I have a blueprint of most of the cargo ships, and I have the Leviathan building back the escort that we grabbed. I also docked up the Spudweiser light to the base right here. This connection point, just docked that up. Because today we're starting our journey towards the end of this series. Hey, Engineer Coffee, it's great to have you here. There's a few things I want to talk about before we head anywhere, though. In any journey. For one, this series has been fantastic, and it's not over right now. It's going to take us a little bit to build this drone carrier that I want to build, and then go up against these waves of drones for the scenario. What I want to talk about is, obviously, Discord, you know, the race event is still going on. That is forever going on until we put an end date on that. The community build is going strong. I was just in there today, and the builds are fantastic. Yeah, Prime. It'll give you a nice heads up of what to do. What else? Oh, yeah. I just made a Discord announcement. If you were in Discord, you would have saw it. Yeah, well, if you have announcement pings on. There's a really cool new feature that's getting, like, full rolled out now. It's been messed around with on YouTube, but it's called Hype. And it's on any past VODs of live streams or any videos within 7 days, like edited content. You have this ability to hit a hype button, which can potentially help the algorithm and help that video get seen better. So be on the lookout for that. I'm only seeing it on my phone right now, but that button can be a deal breaker for us on if a video can succeed more, because the smaller your subscriber count, the more points that hype button hits. So like a 500,000 subscriber person is going to get like 50 points from your hype, whereas someone like me or EC is going to get almost like 2,000 points. Okay, that's just what I wanted to get out before moving forward. Also, you'll notice I took some mods off this. I was having some corruption. I was having corrupted file issues. So I took away some of the mods. The mod that I always hated is gone. The thruster effects. So I apologize to anybody who loved those thrusters. I'm about to go fly this down. Do I have most of the thrusters on this now? I do, okay. I'm gonna go fly this down to the Spudweiser and fix it up. Finish fixing it up. If I can remember how to get in this thing. It's right here, okay. We're going to start off with. I'm trying to think how we're going to build this drone carrier. Because we need it to be close enough to the Spudweiser light. We could probably build it start up here at the top. We can also shift the build and repair up there. I just want to get this finished. Because this would be a nice little ship to have go out. Does this have a connector on it? This would be a nice little attack ship, though. Everyone hyped for this Apex Survival update that should be soon, TM. It feels like it with all these things. I don't know if you saw, Space Engineer just went on sale, 75% off and 50% off for all the DLC. We will be naming the drones after whatever chat wants to name them, and if they want to be tater names, then they're tater names. I'm really excited, Duke. Should be able to build this whole thing. Let's get this down here in the light somewhere. I don't think it has a connector though. Just want to see this thing get built. It's a pretty cool ship though. I mean, which one is that? The military, the bigger military, not the escort, would have been a chunky ship to have. But this thing's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, we don't not have a connector. We're going to have to retrofit this just a little bit. Not that I can see. There might be a connector somewhere. But I currently don't see one. Let's just leave that like that. Let's just look around real quick. No, I'm not seeing a connector anywhere on this. Nice thing about the sale is that it lasts through the free-to-play purse. Yeah, also, if you don't have Space Engineers and you want Space Engineers, I don't know if you know this. If you go to my YouTube, there is a link. I have an affiliate link for Space Engineers where it does support me if you end up purchasing Space Engineers through that link. But it's on my main page if you look at my links. It might also be in the description, but I don't think it is. What is that? Is that a Beeblebum raid? It's a Beeblebum raid. If you're allergic to bees, hide. Hide, I guess. What is it? Actually, I want to look at this real quick. We're going to squirrel for a second here to see what these connection points are like. So, what is in there? What is back here? So that's at the top. O2, H2. We're good, yeah. Buzz, welcome in, Beelbum Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. It is awesome to see you guys as always. What is this? Oh, this artillery. Huh. Did we just grind this thing down? I mean, we could drone it out. It's got all the stuff. This could actually be a drone for the final fight. Yeah, we'll see. But for now, we can't do anything with that because I'm not going to worry about that. We are going. I am 100% starting the. I am starting the drone carrier. That's what I have decided, and that is what is happening. I need to get build and repair. The Budweiser lights, build and repair. I need both of these on show area, and we need to shoot them up into the sky. Because that's not going to do there. We need to get this up here somewhere. We need, I don't know which way these are facing. It should be like a vertical. That's not right. Go back to 0. Okay. So something like that. Did that just work the way I want it to? Let's see. Let's turn one of them off. Yep, they're both up there. Okay, good, good. Sorry, I'm not reading chat. I'm trying to focus on getting this set up. Howdy, Beeble. I missed your stream tonight, David. Yeah, I was there in Beeble's for a good chunk while I was working on other stuff. There's a lot of building from Beeble, and then jumping away from a shakedown drone. And no P. There's no P in Beeble's stream either. There's no P in this stream, but there's no P in Beeble's stream. Hey, Sarek. It's great to see you again. It's like I just saw you. Beetlejuice. Hey, you can't. You summon. That's how you summon Beeble. Okay, this should be good. We should be able to start building up here. I should have left that show area on. Yeah, let me do that real quick. I want to leave the show area on for a second just so I know the room that I'm building in. Okay, that is dark. So what do we have? This whole area here covered? Yeah, that's definitely enough to build a nice little thing. So do I need to go grab parts. What do I need? I need some parts to start building, placing this out. Components. Let's grab some of those. Some of those. Hold your peace sounds like a great sticker idea for space engineer ships. Yeah, it might be a good t-shirt design. I might be making one or not, who knows. Currently waiting to get information about if I can use what I'm trying to use for the no P merch, no P stream merch. I don't want to get copyrighted. Okay. I always, when I'm building, I don't want this unknown signal. We don't care about this. It seems like we can just start on the edge here. Once I get this down, I'm going to get the show area out of here. So let's get our hydro thrusters. We're also going to want some ion thrusters. Oh, do we want to use... You know what? Yeah. We definitely do want to use some of these. Which one, though? Thrust 28,000? We definitely don't need that. Do we? Do we need that one? The Streebog 600? Hey, Sandman. It's great to see you. Always going for a connector in the image, Game Direct. What do I get thrust with these? The Streebog 800. Yeah, let's go for those. So this is what we're going to start with. This massive thing. I need it to get aligned to this. It's so dark. We need lights in this build area. So if you aren't familiar with the OPC thrusters, you should be, because I love them and I talk about them a lot and use them a lot, and they're in the race world. They're in most builds that I do now. Hey, look at that giant thruster. Okay, we are going to go turn off the show area. It should start building that. We might need more build and repairs. But I always start with the rear thruster pack. That is my go-to area. Where did this go? Did they grind it? Did they grind it? Why did they grind it? What is wrong with you dudes? Let me check these build and repairs real quick. That one's not gonna be touching it. Let's just weld right now. Welding only, fly mode. Welding only. Let's go check the Leviathans. That might be set to something that it shouldn't be. Hey Mowgli. I am building a drone carrier. Yeah, the grid needs power or it's gonna try to grind it. Yeah, we're building a giant drone carrier that's gonna... I'm shooting for like 20 plus drones. I'm bringing my own drone army to the drone waves. That's what we're doing. Let's set this one off a grind also. Welding only. Okay. Let's start this again. Let's start at the back. We're gonna need this. That should be good. I don't know where the area is now. Let's just keep trying until we get it. Or are you gonna weld that? No? You're gonna make me weld this up. Maybe this doesn't... I mean, this could definitely help, but it probably has no steel plates. Has one steel plate. Let's go grab a bunch of steel plates and put them in there. At least get started. Oh, it is. It's building it. Oh, nice. Okay, it can reach it. I hope we have all the components. We should have most of them. Yeah, we're gonna have the drone wars. So I might even name that episode when we do it. Something different? I probably will. I'm gonna go for a different thumbnail and everything so you know it's gonna be something different. It's gonna take forever to... Let's just lay stuff out. So this is the massive thruster we're gonna work with. Okay. That should be able to house a lot of... That thing's gonna eat like hydrogen though. So we're gonna need some hydrogen tanks. Let's get some hydrogen tanks back here. I should have them somewhere. Tanks should be in here somewhere. There they are. So let's actually go... Let's go this and then that. Yeah, I think we can get away with just putting... I'm thinking 4. This is going to be one of the biggest ships I have ever built. We just need our Jar Jar Binks. Who's going to be Jar Jar Binks? The names of the thrusters I use, they're... So, it's Consolidated Propulsions. I think I actually have it somewhere down here. Like it should say... No, it doesn't. They should be in this list specifically as that. They're not. So if I go thrusters, like you can say here, mod consolidation propulsions. So the ones I'm using are the Streebogs. 800s. Want a death counter for when he does the waves? Yeah, we'll definitely do a death counter. I think we should be good with 4 right now. We'd also probably want to shove a bunch of our power and everything. I don't want to start clogging up. I don't want to start. Yeah, let's get some of our power up here. Miss some mirror building right now, don't I? At least 4 batteries right there. Could probably put some reactors back here too. We're gonna want some large reactors. We'll get to like the core of our ship here. I don't want to use these. The main reason I don't want to use those is because I like using those if I'm actually gonna walk through them like that. I'll probably end up actually using, we'll just use the vanilla ones. Wait, does that have a, yeah, that should have a connection point there. Yeah, this is gonna be quite a big ship. Minota being, I'm not even gaming. Hey, great Nate, it's great to see you. Yeah, their thrusters are absolutely fantastic, sir. If only an event controller could track how many times a particular survival kit medbay gets used or response. Yeah, that'd be cool. There is, if I remember, there's a mod, Chad, that allows it to be tracked. Is this not helping at all? I have not seen anything come from the Leviathan for build and repair. Oh, did I turn it off? I think I turned it off. Oh, it's on. Help others. Is that its problem? Does it just not want to help? It just doesn't want to help. So actually, I'm going to do something. Oh, that's funky. That's just part of the thing. That's weird. I've never actually made this one before. I've never saw that it has those sections. This is a massive thruster. It's gonna launch us into space instantly. Look at this thing. This is a beautiful design. Vote to install it? I'll probably install it by the time. Chad, I'll have to look at it. I think it's just called Death Counter. Pirate, drone. You're nowhere near me, okay. So I could connect off of that. I don't think I'm going to. Probably do like a heavy armor mantlet around here. Trying to picture it real quick. For now, I'm just gonna shape some stuff out. We're gonna need all the cobalts. Problem is, that's always gonna look like that no matter what. I just want to shape a few things out. Get an idea of what I'm working with here. It's not much I'm going to be able to do about covering this thruster. It's going to be its own armor. It's going to take a while for them to get through that thruster. Do you see the components in this thing? Look at those steel plates. Metal grids. Construct. Look at all those metal grids. Sarek's having a... His heart is racing. Okay. We're definitely going to want some ions. Let's see how the ions look up against this. We actually... Let's keep going with this. What Aeolus? We have an Aeolus 700s. Let's see what those look like. Do those look really good up against this? So this is another... This is the hybrid thrusters for planetary consolidation. And they'll probably look perfect right up against... Might be all we need for a thruster pack. I mean, we're going to be in space. This thing just needs to be able to get around and get its drones out. Okay, we're going to do a... I need to do just like a quick... Why? The reason I put this up here because I want to do a layout. I was thinking anywhere between 50 or 60 blocks. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to die. I don't want to die. Suit energy, did you see that? Let the cobalt flow. You've been playing Dune too much, sir. People bum you out. Have a great rest of your night. Oh, you're doing some editing. What are you editing, Beeble Proxima? Hey, Grill Bears. It's great to see you. It's great to see everybody. It's great to be around this community. This space engineers community is fantastic. Heading into a update. All these awesome people in this awesome game we're playing. I'm excited. Okay, I have my energy. I do not have all the hydrogen and everything I need, but I should be fine. Do I still have bottles? I do. Yeah, we're good. How many did I get to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nope. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Look, I can count. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hope you're counting along with me. What did I say? 23? Yeah, I know EC. But will I ever build them? No. When I do the retrofit of Leviathan, we were at 24, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Nope. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. How far are we across? Yeah, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha ha ha. 5, 8, 2, 31. Thanks everybody. 17, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. So that's the size. That's the size of the ship we're going to be aiming for here. And we're going to take a lot of the things that I did in my combat guide video and incorporate them into this build. Decoys. Obviously decoys. We have a battery up and running already. That's great. This song's really good. Sorry, I was rocking out to the song for a second. Yeah, look at these Aeolus thrusters. Aren't those nice? They're so nice. We're probably gonna need more thruster components, aren't we? Are we gonna need more platinum? Let me go check real quick. Let's... How are we on resources? We have 478 platinum. What is production doing? Making a bunch of waffles. Reactor components. You think the dimensions will be off? Why, Chad? Sim speed will not go down. I have built bigger ships like this on servers. And in the world. But this is definitely close to one of the bigger ships I've built. I don't expect the sim speed to dip. The Leviathan's about 50 long, but this is going to be just a little bit wider with having bays. So yeah, we'll map it out a little bit. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. So we're going to take the heavy armor. Where is that heavy armor? Here, we'll map it out around here. I don't know exactly where this is at, but it should be close to this area. Yeah. So say about there. How wide are this? I was going to see the wideness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16, like 17 wide. Let's double check. Chad's being Chad. Chad's being Chad. Chad just wants me to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. 56 is fine though. Going 6 over. It's 56, Chad. It's fine. It's literally 6 more out of the 50 that I said it was going to be. Which is exactly in a good place. What is that? Distress signal? We're not heading... I'm sorry, medical shuttle. You have the drowsies. How much should I say now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and a lot of this is going to be empty space near the front because it's going to house these drones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have been 7. That should be 8. Just give us an idea. There's always going to be reshaping and rebuilding. It's going to be so much more difficult in survival. Well, just say we have something like that right here. And then we go to... Do I have the gates anywhere? Gates. Hello, Gates. William. Gates. No? Okay. I think they should be able to fly out that. Let me, we're going in creative for just 2 seconds. Just to look at the drone. One of the drones I have. What was this? Our drone. Tac drone? Was it a tac drone? There it is. So yeah, I'm thinking like 20 of these drones right here. I'm probably going to replace the autocannons. Or do a mixture. I'm going to do a mixture with assaults and a mixture with autocannons. Yeah, we're going to be printing these on board, David. But I designed this drone a while ago in a survival world, and I love it. It's based off of the military's heavy attack drone. I'll show you that real quick. Drone. You'll see the similarities, but this is what it's based off of. Aragaths. You can run into these right now if you attack the military ships. Yeah, there probably are. I don't want a bunch of mods though, Chad. I want to keep it as vanilla as I can. That's why I just cut off a chunk of mods from this world. Let's get out of creative. It looks like those are going to fit through. I'm also probably going to be using a script to have them dock and leave. But they will definitely fit through these double doors the same way that we have them. I think we can do it like this. Oh, how deep? Let's get a kind of get a look. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Come on. No, you're not gonna let me do this. You're not gonna let me do this. Now are you gonna let me do this? Yeah, those will definitely fit through this. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Gonna try to do it the same again. You are playing too much Dune Sack. It looked like a pretty good game. Just not into MMOs these days that much. They're pretty brutal drones. Those are not that far off from being... Maybe we should... No, we hate Bruiser Rays. I was going to say maybe we should use some Bruiser Rays. Look, look. I have so many of the... Since I did that cargo video, I captured so many blueprints. Look, it's a Bruiser Ray, everybody. You wonder why you want to hate them so much is they have all this junk in the front, and this is what they're facing you with all the time. Hitting you with these assaults. Like crazy. Hiding this little hydro tank that you can never get. And they're hydro, so they're extremely maneuverable. It's gonna be a chunky ship. Now, here's the thing. Do we want to keep the bays that, yeah, same width as a thruster pack back there? I think so. I think so, yeah. Always hate Bruiser is. Exactly, Prime. Let us get our... We'll do these as twos. One more down. I just want to get a good layout of this, and then we'll go back to thinking about what we're going to be doing. These will say 2 on them on this side. No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. So, how many of these do you think we could get? I might even like to stagger these. That could be cool. So if we came in with, I'm doing most of this in heavy armor right now, just for layering reasons. So say we did this. So I build very freeform, but I will take people's suggestions. If you see something while I'm building and you're like, oh, this would look really good right there, just let me know. But at first you don't succeed, respawn and try again. So I'm thinking that we could actually do this. And run a layer here. Oops, that's not, don't want that. I just go with the flow when I'm building. generally have an idea of the ship I want to build, and that's about it. Not what it's going to look like or anything like that. It just happens as I build. So I'm thinking something like that with the bays. Have them staggered like that. Could look really cool. Now here's the thing. Do you think we could get drones that exit from the same bay doors? What was that? Oh, Dr. H with the gift. Who got hit? Rowan Staghorn. Thank you so much for gifting my awesome wife over there. Okay, now let's go do the same exact thing to the other side. I think this is how I'm going to do it so I don't have to go back and wonder how I did something on one side. So when I lay out something on one side, go back and do it on the other. And that's how we'll come to this. So I'm thinking, just my idea. I know my suit energy low. I'm thinking that this might last a few episodes. Building this ship. I'm going to try not to do too much of it off stream. Because I would like to see more building on this channel. I am Aegir Builds and Beats, if you didn't know that. Wrong way. There we go. Still gotta place this one, right? Yeah. Right there is 8 drones, but I feel like we could get double up some of these bays. Welcome to memberships, Rowan. You just got handed the VIXL tier of memberships, which I swear I've seen you as a member before. Your name looks very familiar. But if you're on our Discord, you get access to sneak peek and a special role that gives you the access to sneak peek where I sometimes chat. I was just having an awesome conversation with David the other night, actually. And I show some thumbnails. I show upcoming projects. Kind of just talk about what's going on. It's a nice little behind the scenes area. At least one of the perks. Oh yeah, I said I knew that my suit energy was low and I still... Everything is awesome. No, Sarek, I'm not doing that. I'm not a huge fan of incorporating... Like, if I'm doing a survival series, I want it to be in survival. I don't want to creator magic, like content creator magic things too much with creative mode. I'm not about that. That's not what I want to do. I want to show the process of this build. Because it shouldn't take too long, but I mean, off the top of my head, maybe 10 episodes of this? Maybe. Do you miss singing that, Sarek? Sarek, there's a redemption if you have potatoes. Did you hear it earlier? I don't know if you were here in time. Does anyone have some potatoes to throw so Sarek can hear me saying it? Anyway, even though I literally just said it. I'm not a huge fan of this, though. That looks funky to me. Because I would like to armor this up more, or bring out armor. I might eventually bring this out here. Everything is awesome. Thank you, chat. Chat, are you still the richest potato? I don't know what word I'm looking for. You're the richest potato. There you go. Okay. We're gonna probably have multiple bridges in this. But this is looking good right now. looking ship-ish. But it just did top weird. The Potato Baron. That's thank you, Eddie. That's kind of what I was looking for. 540. Yeah, you're still above prime. 165 potatoes. Okay, how many drones is everybody thinking that we're gonna need for this? Did all this get built? For the most part, how are we doing on resources real quick? That's not what I'm looking for. Production, it looks like we are out of what, iron? Please don't tell me we're out of iron. Is that what we're out of? Yep, we need to do an iron run real quick. So that is the only thing I do off stream, really. For the most part, is I try just to mine off stream, because how often do you want to watch me take this out and mine with it? Go burn that connector real quick. We have iron somewhere around here, right? I'd like to get some pure iron here. Where can we go to get some iron? Do we have a GPS? What a FE? Doesn't look like it. All of those are back at the other base. Huh. Where is my ore? It's not out, so I can't use radio spectrometry. Let's go head over to that asteroid over there first. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this. We'll just grab stone from our asteroid if there's no iron close by. I could go grab the little ship and radio spectrometry. That actually might be a good idea. As many drones as I can build. See, I was thinking, I mean, just a number. I was thinking like 20. Or do we just do 12 and have them buildable? Because right now we have 8. We'd only have to add more, like a few more bays. Like 2 on each side. Have the current 8 drone bays and set up a drone printer. Yeah, so I was thinking a drone printer, I wouldn't have to have 24 drones. I could just have like 12 drone bays with printers. And we'll also bring along our escort, the military escort. Yeah, we're doing a little road trip. You may have seen some rock to the left, which... You mean close by to the base, David? I do have a camera on the front. I could use a camera. I think there's a camera still on the front. Yeah, there's a camera on the front. What is that? Ice? Ice. Oh, just ice. So I have a camera to where we could go just like look. I'm not seeing it there. So that kind of looks orange a little bit, but I think this is shadowing. It would have been smart just to grab. We're not going to see crap there. Baby? Eddie, what? Oh, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I was tempted to say that. Mobile shipyard, that shouldn't mess with us. That's the builder faction. They have some crazy drones, but... Oh, wait, yeah, they are going to mess with us. What am I talking about? We're red. They probably are going to mess with us. Well, let's see. I don't think we'll get too close. We won't get close enough to where they come mess with us. It's all ice, maybe. Silicon? Come on. You're just gonna tell me there's just silicon here? Yep, looks like it. Let's go over this way. Let's actually go up to these. This looks way better. I love this miner. I need to get this miner up on the workshop. It is my favorite miner. Dual jump drive, can hold 1,000,000 resources, fly an alien planet. Is a fantastic miner. You just need to use consolidation propulsions. Yeah, someone did have to do it, Eddie. Eddie, you'll be happy to know that I was in the community, the moon base community server, actually doing some work on the cargo pad, my module. I actually did something. I deserve a treat. Maybe some ice cream later. I also played a little bit of Grounded 2 earlier. It was a pretty decent day, and I just had pizza. Homemade pizza. Cobalt. Oh, we're probably gonna need cobalt. I should grab some cobalt while we're here. No, we're here for iron. We're here for iron. Where are we going next? Down? I should be GPSing all these, but since when do I do the right thing? Let's check our ore detector again. Yeah, it's pretty far. I get to the... Yeah. You also need to put Engineer Coffee there, too, because his bay is next to mine, and he did start on his. I definitely have enough cargo space that I could have grabbed a little bit, Chad. But I kind of want to grab like 1,000,000 iron. I don't kind of want to grab 1,000,000. I want to grab 1,000,000 iron. Also, I'm just throwing this out there. There's a good chance I'm going to be streaming this weekend for the free weekend. So be on the lookout for that in the Discord for any announcements about me streaming, when those times will be. Yeah, EC, I saw that. It's a start. It's a start. You don't deserve to be in the ordered. You need to be in the in progress. Don't worry, EC, I got your back. I would never stand behind you with a gun. I'm not that type of person. I don't know who would do that. Yeah, all that heavy armor definitely is like, grab the cobalts, because I know we're going to need it. We're also going to need to find platinum, but no, we don't need to find platinum. There's some platinum. Actually, yeah, there's some platinum on our home base. I just remembered that I wanted the Protect drill. I didn't get to see yours, David. I didn't really look around too much. We got magnesium over there. That's good to know. Well, let's GPS that. Mash effect MG. Seriously? Nothing else? This is really bad. We got tons of ice. And magnesium. What do you think about these over here? Let's go towards the blinding blue sun. You've been slacking? I've been watching it. You've been playing Enshrouded lately. It makes me feel guilty that we stopped playing Enshrouded. I actually really miss playing Enshrouded with you. I was having so much fun. That game is just not the same by yourself. Just like Grounded, too. I couldn't... Or even the original Grounded, I could not play that by myself. That's also something I should talk about. This Friday, if you're not a member... Grounded 2... If you're just not a member of the server, because members have had access already. Hey, there's Iron. That my Grounded 2 first episode is releasing Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I'm excited for everybody to see, because So far, I've had great feedback about how the episode was. I remember one time searching for Aegis for iron in space, couldn't find it. Yeah, put on radio spectrometry as 5 kilometers. Remember when I realized I had radio spectrometry? Wasn't that funny? So let's GPS MEFE. Okay, where is this iron? Is it surface? Oh, it's... We also got some ice here too. Where? Why do I do that? Oh. Pretty funky asteroid. Okay, let's turn our drills on and let's grab this iron. Actually, let's do this real quick. Let's clear for a second. It's gonna be tricky. Let's turn that off. And let's grab this iron. There we go. Thank you, Dr. H. Water biome is coming in a month, so I've been progressing. And you said, wait, what? Water biome? What do you mean? In which game? You're talking about Grounded? There's a missile frigate out there. What are we doing? On iron. Let's fill up. We're gonna fill up. Let's hope that there's enough iron here. I believe there is. Oh, and Shrouded's getting water biome. No, because I know the pond is not available yet in Grounded 2, so I wasn't sure if that's what you're talking about. There's gonna be another Enshrouded expansion. You still down? Marcus, you should have got in on the Enshrouded play Eddie and I were doing. You're still down to play Enshrouded, right? Eddie? It was awesome to see that comment, Marcus, that you actually went and played Grounded too. You're still down to play, Eddie? I wasn't sure. You seemed busy. I know you got a bunch of projects going on. You try to keep yourself as busy as you can. Gonna be a huge chunk of iron. Yeah, I know, Marcus. You don't have the time right now. I hope you eventually get the time. I miss gaming with you. I understand. I definitely understand that you don't always have the time to do it. Actually gonna get more than 1 million. I forgot the capacity of this thing. You feel time, yeah. You have too much time on your hands. Well, I don't ever want to take away from things that... I don't know. I'm one of those people, if someone's doing something, I don't want to be like, hey, come play this game with me. Because I generally see you in like Space Engineers and everything, and I just don't want to disturb you. I've also been pretty busy myself, though, lately. A few projects going on. Got this going on, trying to run the Discord. You know. A bunch of things going on. Okay. Oh, that was dangerous. We already GPS. Let's get rid of these GPSs right now. And let's turn our slow self back home. Are we 23? Should we? Yeah, let's just jump. Let's jump over there. Should be able to jump right like this. Let's slow down. Jump drives. So we only want to go Like 22. That's perfect. Build and deliver, yeah. BC. I've been working on the space base for build and deliver. Amarok did a fantastic job of making the dry dock. There's a bunch of stuff going on right now. Look, you can see the Leviathan just hovering there above our new potato base. A lot of times you have Space Engineers, Poly, and Shroud or something else fired up while you're at work. Usually on a screen. How dare you, Marcus? I'm telling. That mobile shipyard's still kind of heading towards us. I am excited for build and deliver, but I'm definitely planning that series to roll out after the update. Okay, Eddie. That makes sense. I just see you and I'm gonna assume you're busy. Do not bother Kazigo. Kaz. Whatever you want to call you. I'll remember that. It's just a personal thing that I don't usually like to bother too much. Unless your name is Engineer Coffee. Then I just want to bother you all the time. Bother EC all day, every day. God, I see like a massive sprawling base that could be here. On the outer edges of this, right here, where the Leviathan's sitting. It's a pretty cool asteroid. We cannot hit spacebar at all while we're down here. Let's get our camera. That should be good to get us in there. We might have to dodge a Leviathan just a little bit. Where are we parking? Over this way. Okay, okay. I better not hit spacebar at all, or things are very bad. Until when Marcus joins the voice chat, he's got to run. That's the way. Run away, run away! It's Marcus. Okay, this is a fantastic amount of iron. I hope that it starts to process all of it. I actually don't know what it's going to process. And look at that timing. Look at the clock, everybody. This is perfect timing. I'm a little bit off, aren't I? Just a little bit. Okay, let's look at the refineries, see if they grab. We still have a ton of platinum going in. Silicon, magnesium. We still have a ton of stuff. How are we? Actually, let's look at our cobalt real quick. How much cobalt are we sitting at? We have 21,000 cobalt. We're good on a lot of resources. The refineries definitely should start grabbing all that stone. I know that. Yeah, Marcus, that's never happened. Oh yeah, we haven't danced. Also, let's go run through our things real quick before we wrap things up. There's things we missed. Can we read it up there? Always thank chat for being so awesome. You guys know you're awesome, but I definitely want to appreciate you every stream, because the support you give me drives me to continue doing this. Because as I say this all the time, this is something I'm trying to turn into a career, an actual financial way to make money for me. I know that sentence doesn't make sense, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes when I'm thinking about stuff like that, it's hard to get the words. We got to get some dancing going on. Let's go into the disco, actually, and get our dancing going on. But I forever appreciate all of you. There is never enough words to explain how much I appreciate all the support. Why did we stop? Why did we stop? Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. Timer. Something's wrong with the timer blocks. Yeah, something's up with it. Maybe, hold on. Timer. Let's recompile this. And trigger this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Not really disco music that's going on right now, but close enough. So yeah, it has been an hour. We got definitely a lot of work done. We got a bunch of resources that next stream. I'm trying to think what we're going to be doing next stream. Just be on the lookout for Discord. So this weekend, there's probably going to be some streaming going on, but it's going to be a little different. It's not going to be the Never Surrender series. Next stream of this should be next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is usually when I stream, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but be on the lookout in Discord for this weekend. This free weekend, I want to do some streaming. What else? Race event. If you're interested in the race event, join the Discord. All the stuff's in there in channels and roles. All the answers to questions for the community build, engineer coffees, apartment complexes. That's the wrong dance move thing there. Don't forget about hype. Hype is this new feature in YouTube that I actually think could be extremely positive for small content creators. So look for that button, and if you really enjoy a video like this VOD when it's finally processed and up, or any of my content or any engineered coffees content, hit that hype button if you really like that, because that could potentially lead it in a direction where it gets viewed more, and our content gets viewed more. We get more motivation to create more content. It's an ongoing cycle. But thank you all for being here. Thanks for being chat. You're fantastic people. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you next time.